Two great leaders in human history, men who faced actual fascism. They went to war only after exhausting every other option, and only after being attacked first. And then comparing them to two guys who started a war on Saturday night without telling Congress, while one of them was at a golf resort. Here, watch this drive.
Bibi and Trump are the modern Roosevelt-Churchill combination. Bibi and President Trump are Roosevelt-Churchill, two great wartime leaders working together to bring down evil. Iran would kill Americans in large numbers if they could. If they could build a missile to hit us, they would hit us.
Roosevelt inherited the Great Depression, rebuilt America from scratch, spent years trying to avoid entering World War II. Churchill spent the 1930s warning everyone about Hitler while everyone ignored him. When the war came, he rationed food, slept in bunkers, and sent his country's children to fight. They spent years building a coalition. Churchill wept in bunkers, and Sauron golfed in Palm Beach. Churchill had no arrest warrants. Churchill didn't blockade civilian food supplies. Churchill was never accused of using starvation as a weapon of war. The ICC issued Netanyahu arrest warrant for war crime, including deliberately starving civilian crimes that carry the same legal weight as those prosecuted at Nuremberg after World War II. The court that prosecuted Nazi war crime, built on the same legal framework, issued a warrant for the man Graham is comparing to Churchill. Churchill helped build the framework. Netanyahu got a warrant from it. Lady Graham isn't just a cheerleader, he's an architect. He visited Netanyahu in Israel in December, less than a month before the war, and said publicly, "When we do an operation like this, should it be bigger or smaller? I'm in the camp of bigger." He said this week, "I think you're going to see a coalition between the United States and the Arab world to stand up to the Iranian regime, which is going to be exciting." A man who helped plan a war that has killed hundreds of people called it exciting. Roosevelt called it the most appalling misery of human existence. Nazi Germany surrendered. Japan surrendered. The war ended. Clear victory. Defined enemy, defined conclusion. Iran has promised the longest war in its history. Roosevelt wept at Yalta knowing what the war had cost. Graham went on Fox News and said it was exciting. So Roosevelt and Churchill went to war after being attacked. They built global coalitions. They grieved every death. They planned for peace before the war ended. Sauron and Netanyahu started a war on a Saturday, told America on social media, monitored it from a golf resort, and Lady Graham called it exciting. One comparison is historically accurate, it's just not the one Lady Graham made.